Hi, my name is Dr. Chance. I'm here with Dr. Sam on Ride and Chat. We're about to discuss some little bits of HIV. I mean, let's learn and take something out of it.
Today I have, one of the youngest doctors that we have in this country. I'm a tough man to reach. I'm telling you, this guy, this my boss. Before you catch this guy, it's not easy. He doesn't stay in Ghana. Today he's in Paris. Tomorrow he's in this place. He's in that place. That's the nature of his job. Boss, welcome onto the show.
Hi, thanks, Dr. Sam. My name is Chancellor Abi.
Okay.
I'm a scientist also.
Okay.
But one institution I don't think would be right for me to mention the name if you like, but it's in Ghana all the same.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we do a lot of infectious disease stuff.
Oh,
so
okay.
At this particular moment, that is where the focus is on.
The focus on. Oh, okay. What are some of the challenges you guys face when it comes to HIV, the research and all that?
I feel like still most of the challenges now is still stigmatization.
Okay.
Like, now the sensitization is no more there like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
But still stigmatization, and now people don't care. People don't care. People go about their life.
Okay.
Like how they want it. You know what I mean? No money. People are doing whatever it takes to make money.
Wow.
So, lots of young girls. There are different ways people can attract HIV, but I think in this our youth, it looks like the sex is becoming more prevalent in the trans.
Okay. Then does that mean that most of the youths now, I'm part of the youth, are having unprotected sex? Because if transmission through sex.
Yeah. It looks like it.
Okay.
I really do think it looks like it.
Okay.
And now the hookups, multiple boyfriends, multiple girlfriends,
okay,
even multiple wives and all of that. So
multiple wives.
I know. Yeah, of course. Now the wife knows their husband's girlfriends, but they don't do anything about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah. I feel like more unprotected sex is causing more, but not necessarily that is not the only cause.
What would you say is the some of the earliest symptoms that when somebody is infected with HIV? Without even going to the hospital, the person can know that, these symptoms, it's like when you have malaria and start feeling feverish.
Exactly. When it comes to vitro,
okay.
First thing is lifestyle.
Okay.
You understand? Because your lifestyle would make you know if the symptoms you're getting is associated. Because trust me, fever, cold, feeling, cold, having sweating at night, losing appetite. These are all stuff of probably malaria, typhoid.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So you might have it and then you think, I just have malaria. Let me just go get malaria meds. So, the onset or the early symptoms are nothing to write home about. It's just normal symptoms like what one person will get when a person has malaria or even typhoid.
Okay.
So most people walk into the hospital thinking, I've got malaria. Let me just go. And then based on the person, how the person is responding to treatment, that is when we ask for retro to the dad, and then we'll realize that's how the person has HIV. Most people don't walk in knowing they have HIV.
Oh, really?
No. Mostly, even when they come, based on symptoms, you might not, evaluate that the person has retro. But based on how the person starts responding to treatment, that is when will make you go like, okay, let me check if this person has it. That's why I'm like, lifestyle also plays a role.
Okay.
But we can all get it from the barber shop. We can all get it from the salon. Okay. When we're growing up, there's this sensitization that came, and then the barber shops were using UV lights.
Yeah.
Now you go, it's not UV light. They just buy lamps and put it inside, so of course, man, like nobody cares anymore. They're just deceiving us. So you can easily get it. Yeah, you can easily get it from the barber shop. So it's even advisable to have your own machine.
Okay.
Have your own machine if you're going to the barber shop, because nobody cares anymore.
What is causing them to stop using the UV light?
It's expensive for them to buy.
Okay.
And then the education isn't there for them also. Some people were just using it because it became a trend.
Okay.
You understand? And then when they buy it, I know they buy it as a complete set.
Okay.
And then the UV light to go off. Okay. So you'd have to replace a bulb.
Okay.
But going to buy it, they feel it's expensive. So why not just buy a bulb? And then a lot of people put normal bulbs inside That's what they do. Yeah, you go and then they open the thing and there's a white light. That's not UV.
Okay.
You understand? UV should be, I mean, the ones they usually use for the barber is blue.
It's blue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
most of it's expensive. I think it's expensive
It's expensive for them to
Yeah.
buy. But what is the difference between HIV and AIDS? Because I think a lot of people confuse. Some people, when they want to say HIV, they say AIDS. When they want to say AIDS, they say HIV. At what stage does HIV becomes AIDS?
It's dependent on individuals, right?
Okay.
But then the first stage is HIV. That is when you get the virus.
Okay.
It takes some people 8 to 10 years without treatment to get to AIDS. Ooh. When you get to the stage of AIDS, it means you've moved past let's say the HIV stage to the AIDS stage, whereby the virus has already compromised your immune system. Okay. So AIDS is whereby your immune system is like very, very compromised. Mm-hmm. The slightest thing can kill you. Mm-hmm. You get me? So that's the difference. So HIV is a human immune virus. You've gotten a virus. AIDS is acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Okay. You've moved from HIV to AIDS. The virus has replicated in your body so much that now your immune system has dropped. Okay. Like drastically. And that is where you get into the stage of AIDS.
Wow. I read an article recently that said HIV was then referred to as death sentence. Because once you get HIV, you move to AIDS. I mean, there's nothing that could be done. Has there been any changes?
Well, I mean, pharmaceutical is pharmaceutical. They don't want to bring out the cure because they are milking money from it. But yes, there's been changes. Okay. Now there are drugs that, I mean, when you take it judiciously, you'd live. Your viral load will become very low. You can't not even transfer the virus even if you have sex with someone. Oh. So yeah, but it's all dependent on how quick you find out you have it and then how early you start taking the medicine. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I mean, what I'm hearing is even some are becoming resistant to the medicines we have right now. So it's still becoming scary.
Really?
Yeah. That is what I heard of. I haven't read an article yet, but I mean, job discussions and stuff. Yeah. Some are becoming resistant to that.
And what is causing that?
These medicines are supposed to be, let me tell you one of the things that I think, one of my theories that I think the virus are becoming resistant to this medicine, right? People get the virus, go to the hospitals, they go to church as well. Okay. They go to the hospitals, they give them medicine, and then they go to church for consultation. Okay. Some of these pastors give them some things to drink or whatever. I mean, prayer. I'm not saying, yes, HIV, I believe in spirituality, right? Okay. And I feel like, yes, nothing is too big for God to do. So God can cure HIV, right? But then the problem here is they go to the hospitals, they take the medicines, their viral loads become low. They go to the church also, they do directions. And then when they go do the test, they be like, they don't have HIV. And instead of continuing the medicine, they go to the church and go and give the testimonies. And then they stop taking the medicine. Ooh. And then when you do that, the next set of virus that will replicate will become resistant to the medicine you take. So you don't underdose some medicines like antibiotics, like antiretrovirals. When you're supposed to take it to this you take it till you die.
The HIV.
Yeah, I mean, you take it till you die. And then when you take it well, trust me, you can live till 70, 80. And then no one will even know you have, HIV. But when you take it and you stop, that is when the problem comes.
Oh, then that is very alarming.
It is actually. It really is. Because I know someone who has died from that, to be fair. Went to church. I'm all good. Stop taking the medicine. Take some time. Dead.
But then that means, should the pastors start telling the people the truth? Because there's reality and then there's spirituality. We all understand that God is powerful and all that. But when it comes to reality, you have HIV. You have to take the drugs.
Yeah, you do. You do. And that's what I'm saying. I don't I'm big on, healing.
Healing.
It's there.
It's there. Yeah.
People have been healed from HIV. It's there. Yes, practically. But then I think sensitization should be more, you understand? Okay. If you took the medicine and your viral load is low, you went and they said it came out negative. Continue taking the medicine wouldn't harm you in any way. Okay. So just keep on taking it. Okay. You understand? And that is what is causing some of these resistances to come out. Wow. And it's really scary if this is where we are going. The youth are taking it a lot. So if these virus become resistant to this medicine, we will lose a lot of youth, to HIV.
And the danger, the scariest part is a lot of people don't even do checkups. So a lot of people walk around with HIV, right?
Of course. I mean, you can walk around with it for like 8 to 10 years and you wouldn't even know.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's possible. 8 years, 5 years, you will never know. But you see, the danger side of that is when it hits you, at that time, it hits you hard. Because at that particular moment, the virus has really replicated so much, it will take over your immune system.
Okay.
And that's there's nothing you can know about it.
Oh.
So you see some people, they don't even know they have HIV, but immediately they come to the hospital, we declare them as having AIDS. Because the person has had the virus for a very long time, he's already got into the AIDS stage without he or she knowing.
So at what stage does the HIV move to AIDS?
It's dependent on each and everybody. The ACE stage is when the virus has taken over your CD4 completely. So your CD4 count is extremely low, and then your immunity is it's really bad. Okay. So even cough can kill you.
Cough. What's the CD4?
When you get to that stage, as a type of white blood cells.
Okay.
That is really good with viruses. So what it does is CD4 actually helps curb HIV. And the virus is so smart that it attacks the CD4. And instead of the CD4 producing more CD4s, it changes it changes the generation of the CD4 to produce more of the viruses. So instead of the CD4 producing more CD4, now the CD4 will rather be producing more HIV. That's why HIV has been difficult to treat, because it's an RNA. It just changes at any time. And then it doesn't replicate on its own. It would enter you and use your mechanics to replicate it.
The CD4, which is part of the white blood cell.
Exactly, which is supposed to fight it. So what is supposed to fight it is now
producing it.
Exactly.
It's like Ghana Army, which is supposed to defend Ghana, is now killing citizens.
Exactly.
My goodness.
So that's how scary it is.
This is dangerous.
Yeah. So when someone has HIV, and it's known when the person is taking the medicine, what we check is for the CD4 count. Is it high? Low? If it's high, it means the person is becoming bad. If it's getting low, it means the person is deteriorating. So, I mean, that's how it is.
You guys are suffering in the lab, so.
It's no easy. I mean, every story you hear concerning HIV is shocking.
Okay, yeah.
People marrying their couples without telling them they have HIV. Some have been married for 5 years. And then it's crazy.
Are you serious?
I can't say specific ones because I know your show is big. If I say some specific stories and the person I'm talking about hears our story, but that is how it goes. People marry people without telling them they have that virus.
But you can tell us the story, but omit their names.
They will still know.
They will still know.
So let me let me give an example of a man who got married here, has a child, with 2 children with a woman, I think went to Israel to work, came back, had sex with the woman the night the woman started feeling sick, not anything serious. Came to the hospital, the woman is positive. Oh. So you can imagine you being the man, been away for 2-3 years, haven't touched you. Where'd you get this from?
That is the question.
You understand? And then he had unprotected sex with her when he came.
That's the wife.
You understand? A lot of people are getting it from wives. A lot of people are getting it from husbands.
So in this case, the husband got the HIV whilst he was in, or the woman got it?
The woman got it here. Ooh. And then when the man came, she didn't tell him as to whether she knew or not.
That's a multi-million-dollar question.
So it was see the kind of things we see in the hospital. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's about time we take this thing serious and then we do tests and check ourselves very well.
Really, really is it's about time. Those random sex is becoming so much.
And that right now, that's the culture.
Exactly. Everybody wants to feel like I'm a bad boy, I'm a bad girl. You know what I mean?
I like that part.
Everybody wants to feel like I'm a bad boy, like bad girl, one night stand, one night.
Yeah.
You get something you can't run away from. And we'll hand you the rest of it. Let me tell you something.
Please tell me.
We do CD4 counts in Accra, right? Let's say Kolegu, my hospital, 37. The people that come are not from Accra. come from Kumasi, Takrade, go for India. And then Accra people also move to Kumasi, Takrade. Just because they don't want people to see them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So they don't want people. So instead of doing it them here, they'd rather travel. Imagine doing this every month. Like, it's stressful. Trust me, like, the story is explained to like, when it comes to marriage, I think now, when it comes to, I've seen the Pentecost thing, is really, I think it's there, retro is there.
Okay.
People marry. I've been recently, I got a guy working up. So I was in the office and I was told that this guy has to do this. It's like, okay, I mean, why do you want to do it? Explained to me, he's been married for 3 years. And how the man found out, like, his wife had retro, even me, I was shocked. So the man is so sweet that he buys everything for the girl, bag. The girl literally buys nothing, even though she's also working. Even when it comes to medicine, bag, whatever, it's the man that buys it for her. Right?
Okay.
So the man made an order. And I mean, if this man says, because he will know I'm talking about him, I mean, it's just for education.
For education purposes, yeah.
So the man made an order for a nice bag for the wife to be delivered. The man was at work, but the order came in late. So when the order came, the man was home, okay? And he didn't have cash to pay for delivery, so he was going into his wife's bag to take cash to pay for the guy, I mean, the delivery guy for the bag. So he went into the bag and saw the medicine, like, I've never seen this medicine. I've never bought this medicine for my wife before.
Okay.
So what medicine is this? He took the medicine, Googled it, and then walked to go take the bag for the wife. So the first thing he got when he Googled the medicine was HIV. But I mean, he didn't take anything of it. So took the bag, came to sit down, sat down properly, read through. It's like, why is my wife taking this? Called his wife. What medicine is this? The wife was like, oh, you bought it for me. Like, I never bought you this medicine. I know every medicine I bought you. What medicine is this? I'm sorry I had ritual. I'm sorry I haven't checked. How long have you had it before we go married? That's 3-4 years. Yeah, man. And why didn't you just tell me? I didn't want to lose you. This is a mentality.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to lose you. But the lucky of the man is the woman takes the medicine judiciously. Okay. So her viral load is down. Really. So when he came to the test, he was telling me I don't know how they're going to sort in the house, but it's crazy.
But I think this guy is going to divorce.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really do not know what he'll do.
But let me put you in the hot seat. You being a medical doctor, you are in the field, you run this test. What if you marry tomorrow and your wife tells you after 5 years that, babe, I mean, I have HIV, but I was scared to tell you.
I mean, if I don't have it, I'll be pissed.
Okay.
I'll be so pissed. But if I don't have it, I don't know. I mean, because I know, I mean, I have the education so much. I mean, the stigmatization isn't a thing for me. But if he lied to me for 5 years, and Uncle Sam, it's not a joke. like, it's no joke. Like, this is not headache. This is not malaria. You can even transfer it to your kids and all of that.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. I don't know how I'd react to it, but I don't think I'll take it lightly.
Would you divorce her?
I might not. I really don't know. I mean, human bond is something else.
Especially when this is somebody you love.
I mean, yeah, and you guys have been together for
5 years. And even before the 5 years of marriage, probably you dated for maybe 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years or so.
And this is what happened, right? They dated, they left, and then after 2-3 years, they met again, and that's when they got married.
A lot of that happened.
So within the 2-3 years was when she went to
do her own thing.
Yeah, I understand.
But when it comes to the men and women, which of them walk into the hospital a lot to? I
mean, women get it more, from my experience, from my hospital, women get it more.
Why is it so?
I don't know whether it's more. I think one is the hookup is a thing.
Oh,
yeah. I feel like the hookup is really a thing, and then the daddies. I think most of the daddies. I'm not saying that is what it is, but I feel like that is cause. I mean, most even the Ghana statistics, the women are so more. And nowadays it's 2018 and I 31, 30.
Oh, that young.
Yeah, quickly.
28, 29, 30.
When it comes to the men, you see 50, from my experience, from my facility, 50, 60. you rarely see 25. It happens, but you rarely see that. But when it comes to the ladies, 25, 26, 28, 30, 33. I think it's all because of the multiple sex partners and then the lack of job.
Lack of jobs.
Lack of
Lack
job.
of job.
Lack of
Lack
job.
of job. Because there was I spoke to, before we agreed to shoot, you know, I sent you one Uber guy. They got it because they had, I think, 3 or 4 some with a big man, and the big man had it.
And he won't tell you. And they give them a lot of cash. So you'll be enthused.
Wow.
You understand? You'll be enthused. Like, even I had a rough conversation with someone like last 2 weeks. Then they're having a project like that time in Gucci. And women, that's what she was telling me, just girls. It's crazy. Really is crazy. So it stems from most are women, and then the second is, I think, gays.
Oh,
I don't have the statistics off head,
okay.
but gays and then women get it a lot more, and then I feel like street men also, also get it.
So does that include the lesbians as well?
I can't tell what the person does when the person walks in.
You understand? Yeah, that one is true. Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
can't tell. Yeah, you
person
can't
does when
tell.
the person
You can't
walks in.
tell.
Yeah. But you know, when it comes to the gay men, especially when the person is feminine, you can at least even have an idea of how the person got it. But like, it's really prevalent in the gay society.
Oh, really?
Yeah, HIV is really prevalent in the gay society.
Why is this
around the world? I can't really tell, to be fair. I think there's a whole thing about it, but it looks like anal sex is a thing when it comes to transferring of the virus.
Okay.
I don't know much about it, but it's a big deal. I think that was one of the things even the legislature in Ghana, I think they were trying to hammer on. Yes, as in we're getting so much AIDS because of this. LGBTQ.
Okay.
No one should come and attack.
Oh, no, guys. This is purely education. He's just saying that this is statistic. This is the truth out there.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want to, if that's a sexuality, fair enough. But regardless, you can still be careful and check the person if the person has it or not. You understand?
Yeah.
If I tell you, if I tell you, if I invite you to come to see the people that are doing their CD4 count and you see them.
He said, brother.
Brother. Like, see, they are in nose mask. Most of them are in nose mask because we don't want people to see them. But even with the nose mask, like pretty women. I'm telling you, pretty women. Like, very nice women. Like, you can't see. You won't know. That's the point. You think this big man who had a foursome with these 3 girls who choose girls that are not pretty.
No. We choose the prettiest ones.
Exactly. Fine girls, $2,000, $3,000. They are milking money, but at the end of the day, you use all the money to take care of yourself. I don't know, man, but most of them are getting it through sex. That is what I think.
They having what?
Most of them are getting it through sex. The rate at which you will see a day you can see 2, 3. Right now, people are getting ritual like it's malaria. I'm telling you about that.
Oh, then that's scary. Yeah,
of course it is. I saw there was this thing going around saying there are like 200,000 people working. I don't know, with HIV unknown. Yeah, it's really scary.
Hey,
it's really, a week they will be a big crowd like you will get. And then it's mostly the youngins also.
But with the unprotected sex, a lot of young guys also have that thing. So what is making them get it in their late?
I don't know why you see, one thing about men is this not, 20s is not your prime.
Okay. It does.
20 is not your prime. 25 is not your prime. So you don't get a lot of girls to sleep with. Yeah. It is now that some boys
from your 40s.
So 30s, 40s. That's why you can afford to take whatever girl it is.
It's true.
But then the females, this is their prime. 20 from 18 to 28 is their prime. So
before they get married.
Exactly. They can sleep with whoever it is they want, especially if the person is pretty. That is how come they get it more than the guys. Okay. A lady can get 10 guys in a week to sleep with. A guy might not even get one.
It's true.
So
it's true.
That is why. So they are getting it in their primes, and then the men are also getting it in their
late. That's the 40. But with the research that is happening around the world, where does Africa stand? Are we making improvements?
I mean, you know what? I'll talk to my superior to have a conversation with you.
God bless you.
He's
God bless
with
you.
he's a very big man in the HIV scene. He actually introduced CD4 counting in Ghana.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I'm sure he would have proper insights of the research. But I mean, I don't think we're doing a lot as Africa. If we are still importing medicine to the extent that we still that medicine is at the front and the government is waiting for people to come and pay free medicine or for people to come and pay for it to be really, you understand, that is how bad it is.
That is really bad.
Exactly. Whilst people need
people
it.
are dying.
Yes. They say they should come and pay a duty for the medicine to be released.
I know you are not into this import and all that, but this duty thing, do you think it's about time Ghana abolish it? We have port free?
Trust me, man. Like the things or the bureaucracies around it, even if you want to get medicine, you won't even get duty free. There's this thing, I don't know if you look, people bring hospital beds into the country for free, and then I heard even Sami Kufo had something like that.
Okay.
He had free hospital beds, brought it to the port. They told him to pay to clear it, and I think he took it in Nigeria, and then they took it for free.
For the footballer?
Yeah.
Wow.
We took it to Nigeria and they took it for free. I stand to be corrected, but this is a story I heard.
Okay.
But I think the people out there will know what to do about it. However it is they're treating the medicine. You know, the pharmaceutical companies, the pharmaceutical industry is a very big industry.
Very, very big. Very lucrative as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, however it is they're doing it to help people. It's on them.
On them. But aside from the HIV, which is alarming, which other disease do you think, I mean, these days is on the rise, but the youth are not paying?
Hepatitis B. I won't say much. Hepatitis B is killing a lot of people. And a lot of people have it. Personally, I know 2 people who have died from it. See, people, the sensitization here, Hep B, I feel like I haven't seen statistics, but I feel like Hep B is killing more people in Ghana than we do. The kind of people that are dying from hepatitis B. You see, when HIV came here, the sensitization was MTV, radio, wherever. Hep B had nothing. Hep B is killing. And when it catches you, there's no going back. Yeah, the person I know went to India, took a part of the liver out, still died. I'm telling you, like, I know 2 people that have died from Hep B, like, just this year. It's a thing we have to start taking serious. Go check your Hep B if you're negative. Go for the vaccine. Fine. Yeah, Hep B doesn't have a proper cure. When you get it, you take it to your grave.
For real?
Yeah. And it kills really quickly. It can be on you for a very long time, but it will certainly kill you. When it's time to kill you, it will kill you drastically. Like, you wouldn't know when it started. You won't even know when it started. Yeah, I won't say much. Hep B, people should take it seriously.
But what causes it? How does it be transmitted?
Even from sweat, touch. That's how using the same utensil. You know how the ritual isn't like that. HIV isn't like that. Using the same utensil.
That is dangerous.
Yes. Using the same cup, you can easily get hepatitis B. A lot of people have hepatitis B, but they don't even know. People know, but they don't even care.
But what causes it? Like, how did it start?
I don't know how Hep B started in Ghana. To be fair. And I feel like it's been there for a very long time, but because the sensitization isn't there, people are just dying from it. So you hear liver failure. I hear that a lot. Liver failure. Most of them are from the hepatitis virus.
So it attacks your liver?
Yeah, it attacks your liver. Eats to your liver. So that's the food. We'll just eat. And then it will make your liver useless. And when your liver is useless, that's
all. Wow. So is it also like the virus?
Yeah, hepatitis is a virus.
It's a virus. I think we have to be careful out there. From what you're saying, I think
I think you should have an event or something like this about hepatitis B, just to sensitize people.
Achami Kwame did something like that some time ago. He was, creating awareness and all that. But I don't think he got the needed support that.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. HIV has a lot of funds.
Exactly.
HIV has a lot of funds because it's a cash cow for the pharmaceutical companies.
Oh, okay.
It says that HIV, malaria, Big cash cows.
Malaria, I know.
Can you imagine now? We still don't, have a vaccine for malaria or whatever.
It's
because they
crazy.
make a lot of money. So HIV, malaria, cash cows.
But does that also mean that the pharmaceutical industry can produce drugs that can cure HIV, but they are just delaying it? Because this is not something I read. I watched a series
where people are killed.
Yeah. Have the cure for the disease, but they delayed it and were producing it in bit by bit, and people were dying.
It's a cash cow for them.
Wow.
HIV is a big cash cow for the pharmaceutical companies. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can't. I feel like they can't.
But they just don't want to.
Wow. They can, but they won't. This is my personal view. No pharmaceutical company should come and kill me. It's a ruthless industry. Trust me, Dr. Sam. It's really a ruthless industry. So, I'm playing, or you shouldn't kill me. They are really ruthless.
But for the purpose of education,
they are really ruthless. Really, really ruthless.
But why is it so?
It's money.
Okay, yeah.
It's money. Just a few pharmaceutical owners in the country, see how big they are.
Yeah.
Even those that produce herbal medicine, see how big they are.
They're really big.
Imagine someone who's producing Lonat.
Okay.
Imagine can you count the number of people that take Lonat in a week in Ghana? You understand? So imagine there's a vaccine for malaria, no one gets malaria. Serious money job.
Yeah. And that company is probably producing that drug. So they're going to make a lot of money.
So
it means that we're, as human beings and as researchers and professionals in that regard, we're just playing with each other's life.
See, everything is money. For even healthcare is money. You understand? Even healthcare is money. Pharmaceutical is money. Because, right, the amount of money these people pump into research to even get one medicine is no big, it's no joke. Sorry, I almost started just saying. It is no joke. The amount of money they pump into research is no joke. So when the research sets, it's now for them to reap what they've sown. You understand?
So huge investments. I need to make my money back.
Exactly.
I get it. But you have traveled outside the country. You've worked in Ghana. You've done some works outside the country as well. But when it comes to research, this HIV, HEP that you just spoke about, and other diseases, do you see vast difference?
Of course, there's funding there. There's no funding. Even the ones we do here are funding that are coming from them.
Oh,
you understand? Oh, that's the thing. So there's a huge gap when it comes to research, and huge gap. Trust me, go to the University of Ghana. Almost, if I'm not mistaken, 90% of their research is foreign funded.
Oh,
so you can't compare yourselves to it.
Wow.
Most of these PhD courses are researches that are funded by companies, pharmaceutical companies, all sort of companies. Do you know what I mean? So there's a really huge gap when it comes to research between us and them. Up to now we still don't produce vaccines in Ghana.
I think Africa should start doing those things.
Well, I think there's a whole lot to do first, even when it comes to the CDCs. CDCs, the WHO.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things go through
that thing. But you've been in the hospital, you've seen married couple walking, some have HIV, the other one does not. Would you advise people in relationship, marriage, to do tests before they go into marriage? In relationship, to do tests before they marry?
Of course. See.
How often should we do HIV tests? Within a year?
It depends. You can't even do it every 3 months, to be fair. Because, we are creating a narrative that only sex that gives it. Like, it's not only sex. Ladies can get it from the salon. We can get it from the barber shop. Like, a whole lot. You understand? So, and now also multiple partners have become a thing. So, we testing. If you're away from your man for a very long time and you come back, there's no harm.
You should do the test. But that's where it gets a bit dodgy, because you telling your man, let's go and do it. You don't trust me kind of thing.
And then the gaslighting will come.
Baby, what are you trying to tell me?
And then the gaslighting will come and all of that. But Charlie, Dr. Sam, you have to see, the kind of stress you go through for that just one mistake, you'll be surprised.
Wow.
You will be surprised. People spend a lot of money. Even people pay to jump queue.
Jump queue at the
to get a
hospital.
medicine. Yeah, to get antiretroviral medicine. People pay to jump queue. You understand? Because see, you go to Kolebu and people that are coming for medicine, the whole yard is full. You understand? So it's what it is.
It is scary.
It is scary.
Wow.
Do what you have to do to protect yourself.
To protect yourself.
That's it.
Before we go, your advice.
Retro is becoming a thing.
Okay.
I keep saying retro. HIV is becoming a thing. It's been a thing for a very long time. But because the sensitization has gone on, people think it's not there. It's really there. People are getting it.
Okay.
So stay safe. Test it. I think they are bringing an initiative whereby they'll give kits to pharmacists to be given out for free. Yeah, that is really a good initiative.
Okay.
Walk into any hospital. HIV in most hospitals are free.
They are free.
Most hospitals are free to be tested. Yeah.
So why are people not doing it?
You know the fear. What you don't know doesn't kill you. What you don't know.
It doesn't kill you.
That's one thing about HIV. Your mind starts killing you even before your body.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah.
Okay.
Your mind will kill you before your body. So, and most of these hospitals that have good counseling unit, like clinical psychologists, go. It's not easy. Yeah, if I tell you it's easy, it's not easy.
But if somebody walks in here to give the person advice, what advice how would you counsel the person?
If the person has it or not.
Yeah.
If the person has it, I don't do counseling. There are people that are there for that. So when the person comes and you do the test and the person has it, you direct the person to the public health. And then they would give the person the clinical psychologist. So it's in stages.
Okay.
Yeah, really is in stages. I think we're doing well.
We're doing well.
But the society has still not grasped HIV.
Yes. And how dangerous it is.
It is really dangerous. Let's be careful. The young girls, the young guys. Let's all be careful. We are all still. We are all young.
We are young.
Yeah, we all do things.
Yeah, we do things.
Yeah, we all do things. Actually, you still have to put your health.
Your health first. I like that.
You have to put your health first.
I like that. Dr. Chance. This guy is a researcher, he's a medical doctor. He has seen it all when it comes to diseases and all that. He has given his overview, in-depth knowledge about HIV and how scary it is becoming in the country, and then help as well. So please be careful out there. On Instagram, Ride and Chat, or TikTok, Ride and Chat, Twitter, Ride and Chat, YouTube, Ride and Chat. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let's have conversation around this topic in the comment section. God bless you. Until we meet again in the next episode. My name, Dr. Sam, as always. It is bye-bye from myself and my boss.